Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. And that hook scores. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? Somehow weathered the storm.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Oh my God, Johnny! Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Show us something, Rocky. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with that jab. on, Johnny! Marciano fighting to survive! He's never been knocked out! Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A perfect counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Miss with that jab. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Nice counter. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the... Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Himself out though. He misses with that straight left. That hook just can't find the target. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down.
Ale mnie upolował. I tu się wydarzyło.
To see that again.
Again, dawaj, podniesie się, da radę. Ale grajesz, młody. Kurwa, Usyk. Ty Ukraińcy idziesz teraz kurwa gryźć. Teraz nie do
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. There's the bell for round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Good counter punch.
Kurwa, leżysz na babeczki.
Let's take another look at that.
Pięknie weszło.
The gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ładnie na sab. Dawaj Usyk, kurwa. Idziesz na deski po raz drugi teraz.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
And he scores with the counter. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Through the straight left, but it won't score.
Leżysz, kurwa.
As we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled.
1, 2, 3.
Nie podniecę. Leż. Jak ci dobrze.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Kurwa, by padł na deski.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
4-1, kurwa.
This is the beginning of round 6. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest.
O właśnie, żeby mnie nie strzelił.
Nice counter shot.
Dobra, kurwa, czego palić, że nie będzie.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Through the hook, didn't land. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. There's a counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Punch, counter punch. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to... And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an...
Lecisz na deski, kurwa. Ale wlazł podbródkowy, pięknie. Na brodę. Leć, kurwa. Po prawo. Nie ma. Koniec. Pięknie.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Marciano. Pierwsza runda dla niego, druga dla mnie. I trzecią kurwa on trochę, ale... Trzecią wygrał w czwartej deszku. No dobra. Oj, takie same statystyki. Teraz ja mam. Idziemy. Dawać to kurwa następnego. Są takie podobne statystyki, to się dobrze gra. Niewyrównane walki są.
They could have picked any venue in the world, but they chose this one for a reason. What an atmosphere. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, El Nino de Oro. It's Jorge Linares. Tipped the scales at a... And introducing first, El Nino de Oro, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007.
Kurwa guzik na jeden wciśnięty. Dawaj, przyspieszaj szybko, ty kurwa.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters.
Drugiej rundy nie dojdzie.
Here we go for round one. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. The perfect counter lands. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter. Nice counter shot. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. You're that fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere. You know the pressure is going to be on.
Ale mi czasnął, kurwa. No ładnie. Dobra, ale podniesie się, dawaj. Dawaj, Angel. Dajesz radę. Wierzę w ciebie. Oj. Kurwiłeś lwa teraz.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
No i wsadził mi, dobra, 2-1 dla nich.
On to the second round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good defense to block the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Looking to pull that back.
Oj, oj, kurwa. Nie no, to tu mnie rozjebie chyba ten. Może być ciężko, ciężko, ale dawaj, dawaj, blondynek, kurwa, wstajesz, dawaj. Kurwa, wierzę w ciebie. You ready, ready, dawaj. Kurwa, jedziemy z tobą teraz. No kurwa, tańczy. Muszę ważyć głowę, muszę wyreperować.
When this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Those counter punches have to hurt. Caught him. He threw a punch and just got countered. Have to be careful. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum? Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Sonny Edwards rocked with that one. Counterpunch. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter shot. Can't score with that jab. Here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The Venezuelan is rocked. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab not going to score. There's a counter shot. Catch and shoot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Jak dla niego, kurwa, to dostawał. No.
Here's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot.
Chodź tu, kurwa. Leżysz, bo cię dobiję. Nie, bo dół z prostej. Koniec. Nie ma. KO. Ja go rozjebałem. Bez niebelka. Pięknie. Dzięki, dzięki. 3 waleczki, 3 wygrane. O, jest mój przyjaciel, przyszedł. A gdzie ty, grubasku, byłeś? A gdzie ty byłeś, jak ja przysłem? Ty jesteś mój przyjaciel, taki grubiutki, malutki, taki mój przyjaciel. Tak. A weźmiesz tylko te spodnie? Dawaj, gruby. Tu te spodnie, no nie musi zlazać. 14, 30, 30. Szukamy kolejnego. Ciśnięcie w majtkach. Co, gruby? Patrz, lecimy. Znowu gramy Edwards. Patrz. Moja. Nie, moja, twoja. O kurwa, gdzie my walczymy? Kolumbiano? Czy to Ekwador? A ty co, ty wariat? Kurwa, żeś co? Ty, walisz bąki, wariacie. Ty, pakuś. Ty jesteś niedobry. Ale żeś kurwa zajebał brzdyla. Fu. Smrodzie jeden. No co ty chcesz? No co ty chcesz? Nie gryź mnie, bo ja tu walczę teraz. Ej! Nie wolno tego gryźć, bo dostaniesz łeb. Ej! No kurwa, ja ci dam zaraz. No co? No co ty chcesz? Nie wolno. Tego to nie jest do gryzienia. Ej, kolego, bo się pogniewamy, pójdziesz zaraz na podwórko. Kurwa, tam pójdziesz. Za drzwi pójdź. Chcesz iść tam do Anety? No pójdziesz zaraz tam do Anety, tak, zaraz ci otworzy drzwi i tam pójdziesz. Albo do Trytka na górę. No i idź. Czekaj, bo mnie tu gościu, kurwa. Pakuś. Wariacie, ty mały mój. I leżysz. Ale weszło. Koniec, po meczu. No niestety, jak to się kończy. Ale dobry meczek był. Wiem, że do drugiej rundy nie dojdzie. O. W pierwszej rundzie. Parzykiem. A to Polak jakiś grał. Moja. 8-7. Niestety. Życie. Piętnaście 30. No już kurde się robi lepiej. No tak 20-30 to by było jeszcze lepiej. Pięć różnicy chociaż. 10. Dawać tu jakiegoś leszcza następnego. Kurwa. Znowu usyk. Kurwa, nie lubię grać z tej strony. Ale Marciano znowu. Let's go. Marciano 45-43. No, największy zasięg, ale dobra. No dawaj gościu, kurwa, ale słaby ten jest, prawda. 8 minut, ratuje, 3 miliony, raz. Let's go. No, Marciano, trzeba wpierdolić mu. 3 z rzędu to będzie hat-trick, kurwa. No to walimy. Raz uszkodzony. Dawaj go tu na wątróbkę, trzeba ich polonować, kurwa. Tak, runda dla mnie chyba powinna być. Jak kurwa? No dla mnie, nie. No, że jest do pyknięcia, już ma łeb uszkodzony. Teraz będziemy, kurwa, do bez. Zobaczcie, jak pierdolony rędy, zakryca się panem Kunta Kinta, kurwa, chłopaki. No z takich opresji się wychodzimy. No i co, kozaczku, kurwa, i co? Leżysz i kwiczysz, kurwa. Bebechy ustrzelone, kurwa. Myśmy tu kozaczył. Koniec. Powalczą. Tak, kurwa, to się kończy. Pyk, kurwa. Ty za tyle z rzędu, to te punkty powinny, kurwa, postówkami powinni dawać. Dobra, super, se zajaram.
Always tryna fight, I'm about to grill them like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jet and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog, I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over, 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 it's over. UNDISPUT. And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones. It's the incomparable Rocky Marciano, the Brockton brawler himself. One of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it.
It'll be ding-ding from first ball. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting up.
The fans are... Marciano is one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Good counter punch. Good counter punching. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Couldn't land that jab. And that is that. It is a
Leżysz i kwiczysz.
win. Imagine seeing this punch coming
Ale
and not
weszło.
being able to do anything about it.
Koniec. Nie ma.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win
Nietykalny
here.
traf.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.
Pierwsza runda. Pięknie. No to jeszcze 3 i będzie, no. 5, to jeszcze 5. Mamy tego Marciana. No, dobrze mi się mówi. Albo Edwards. Marciana albo Edwards. No, patrz, o kurwa, Marciano kontra Marciano. No dobra. Ale mój Marciano jest kurwa.
We are live
Top
at
on top.
Rocky
Dawaj.
Marciano.
Lecimy.
The Rock.
Dwa Marciany.
This bout,
Ale czerwony kurwa wygrywa. Czerwony kurwa.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in
Ah,
boxing
good one.
history. If he catches you flush, it's good enough. Oh, he took that jab well. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter. Just missed with that hook. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
If you are on the losing side of this fight and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you prep right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch.
Weszło na babeszkę.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Marciano fighting to survive. Oh, do you believe this?
Leżysz kurwa, chłopaku.
Let's see that again.
That's
Nie ma
lights out
chuja na
right there.
Mariole, kurwa.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Relax. No,
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have
walić
left?
czy nie walić po tych zabeczkach jest.
They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down.
Here we go for round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Oh, and there's no way they're getting
Leżysz, chłopaku. Leżysz i kwiczysz.
And there's no doubt about it, as we see it
Jebo
again,
dup, kurwa.
that body shot did the... Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it.
Dziękuję. Kolejna wygrana. No i nie będzie. Dawać to znowu, kurwa. Suniego, kurwa, nie dajcie. Albo Marciana. Sprocz. No, może być, kurwa. 18 sekund.
As the sun sets, we welcome you on this... Carl,
Ale
Roy. This, usually you don't need a weather... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Clean left jab. Nice counter shot. So close to that uppercut. You can tell he's... Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa!
Olha,
It's over.
dobra,
This fight is
dobra.
done. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to
vai,
see that
bom.
again.
Even
Ale to da radę. Wierzę w nie. No, koniec.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win.
To pierwsza porażka. No, kurwa. Jestem w szoku. Czy muszę go chyba zmienić, kiedy nie kogoś innego? Ale co? Zobaczymy. Ale Marciano, ale Edwards to najlepiej w tym gra. A chciałam jeszcze jakiegoś chyba następnego. 4-16.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes. This is Muhammad Ali, perhaps the biggest mouth in the game. All the talking has... You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. That counter shot lands. And down goes Wilder. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to...
Kurwa, ładnie mnie siedmiu, nie? Jest tam, jest twardy. Oj, kurwa, Ali i ze spotowy, nie? Skurwiłeś, kurwa, chyba.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The courage on display here is incredible. Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. You see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Wilder in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Love the response, though. Got back up.
On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They need to be careful. They're going to punch themselves out here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So close to that uppercut. Nice counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy he's got to do? On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Insane action. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover.
Jak ma
Now
pana
they've got
tam?
to bluff it. They've got to
Jezu,
bluff
te
it.
kurwa niecelne ciosy.
Style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Defense on that hook. counter punches have to hurt. That left hook missed. He threw a punch and just got countered.
Chodź.
Nobody home with that hook. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Another scoring shot there. A swing and a miss with the left hook. The perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this.
And there's the bell for round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Catch and shoot. Ready for that counter punch. That jab had to hurt. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Beautiful counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Well done with that counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice pull right there. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. About Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Here we go in the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
It's anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Good counter punching. A straight right just misses. To score with the uppercut.
What's this?
could see it in their eyes. They saw that
I
punch
sru
coming,
prawy.
and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a
Leżysz i
shot.
ćwiczysz, kurwa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
To jest po jeden. Wyrwałem.
Oh, right there. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble.
Leżysz, kurwa, koniec, amen. On
I've got to see that again.
szybkie, kurwa, od razu.
1, 2, 3,
Leż, kurwa, jak ci dobrze.
6, 7. Come to me.
I teraz cię walę po raz trzeci, kurwa, już się nie pomyślisz.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
Nie,
They
no
believe
to
their
już
fighter
wygrany.
has it in the tank.
Just switch it off. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab.
And there's the belt for round 7. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest.
Leżysz, chłopaku. Marcin cię nie trafił całą pizdą, kurwa, z prawej, bo cię
I'd
uśpi.
like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And Deontay Wilder
What?
just got clipped. And the bronze bomber
O kurwa
goes
mać.
down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it.
Trzeba,
Let's
mogą
watch it
uciekać,
again.
kurwa, zachciało mi się z nich.
Took him
Ajajaj. Wstanie chyba, kurwa. Dawaj.
1, 2,
Dobra, dawaj, Muzin.
3,
Dajesz radę.
6, 7.
Teraz go muszę walić na dechy, kurwa. Dostaję teraz na bebeszki, kurwa.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that
Oh,
to keep
kurwa.
this fighter down.
What wisdom is to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Padasz, kurwa, śmieci.
Everything looks better in slow
Co ty
motion.
myślałeś?
Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Ale dostał, kurwa, na szczenę. Dobra walka.
1, 2,
Już się na pewno nie podniesie. Leż, kurwa, Muzin, jak ci dobrze.
6, 7, 8,
Nie ma. Koniec.
10. You're out.
Ale pięknie, kurwa.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. That, you say it. Night, night.
Znowu mam tego samego Marsjana.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
Dobra, lecimy. Chodź. A to Marciany, no Marciany. Znowu. O, ale mi siekła.
Okay, now you've led him back into the fight that round. Switch on, switch on.
Dobrze jest.
Host in this fight. Now you're letting back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
Odprowadza.
And back.
Teraz wykłada na desk. O kurwa, od. Dobra, muszę uciekać. Ale mnie usadził. No dobra, kurwa. Damy radę. Mam nadzieję, że się podniesie. Podniesie. Dawaj, dawaj.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Teraz go walimy na wątróbeczkę i...
8, 9, 10, you're out.
Kurwa, nie podniósł się, no ładnie, wsadził. No, tu był lepszy. Tu był lepszy, trudno. Ale jak trzasnął mnie, aż mi szczęka wyskoczyła. No dobra, szukamy następnego.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here,
Dobra,
this one takes the
lecimy
cake.
dalej. Zobaczymy. O, mam. No. Ostatnio wygrał.
This bout, these two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Nice job by him to block that jab. And he misses with that jab. It's Khan versus Crawford part 2. Of course, Crawford with that TKO win in 2019 in New York City.
The last time I felt a little shortchanged, we finished a little too early. I hope this one goes a bit further than expected. Oh, it's all bunched in the first 6 rounds.
Clean left jab. Well done with that counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter shot.
No i tu cię teraz miazda. Na szczęście. Nie żeglałem, ale tak powinno być. 2-1 dla niego? Nie wiem.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just misses with that uppercut.
Zaraz gaśnie mu światło, no coś tak czuję.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout.
On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. His stamina is off the charts. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Zaraz będziemy takiego strzała, jeśli kurwa wiesz.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Dla mnie runda nie ma co.
And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally back at it in round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. How about that time counter shot? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to...
Nie, zrobity.
On to the 5th we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. A perfect counter lands. You can't score with that uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He threw a punch and just got countered. that left jab away. The right hook misses. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Think of holding on here for a minute. Dear God, it's some real trouble. And he just put Amir Khan down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. Shot from the gods.
Dobra, ale wstanie, bo to jest kurwa Brytyjczyk. Dawaj, trzeba usadzić kurwa go na dupę. Jeez.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that. There's the bell to start round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Swing and a miss with that jab. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that jab just missed with the left hand. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they were out of steam.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Incredible work rate. Crawford is dazed. talk about Khan in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
Ścieknie krew z niego, kurwa. Może wspomnę.
There's the bell to start round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. This is
No i chuj, po mnie już
How
jest.
can you miss it? Good thing we can
A
watch that
menos
all
papa,
over again.
kurwa. A menos papa. Dawaj, dasz radę? Się podnieść? Dasz radę, kurwa, wierzę w ciebie. Dawaj, 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 dawaj. Let's go, kurwa, teraz go musimy usadzić na dupę.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Swing and a miss with that hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
There's a counter shot.
Ale mnie usadził. No, przejebałem to, kurwa. Już się nie
I
podniesie.
think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Zajebał mi na kurwa żebra. Super. Pizda. Koniec, no.
So it's onward and
Ale
upward
ładnie,
after a
bym go polował
knockout
jeszcze
win
w to
here.
oko i bym to wygrał. Kurwa. No jak tak to jest. Tak to jest.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out. Heart of a fighter, forged in the fire. Takes more than that to drag me down. So bring on the rain, bring on the storm. Yeah, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe outgunned, bloodied and bruised, but I don't
Nie patrz.
and I sure as hell don't lose. Sure as hell don't lose. Oh no no. Baptized in the river to the life of a sinner, with nothing left but battle scars. The pain and the pleasure haunt you forever. At least somehow I got this far. Bring on the rain, bring on the storm, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe outgunned, bloodied
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. So it's Sonny Edwards. He's 5 foot 2 inches tall and has a reach of 59 inches. And he'll be facing Scott Quigg, 58.5 kilos. He stands 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 178.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
It's showtime. Sonny Edwards, fighting out of London, England, has already covered head to toe in gold. One of the best in the world today. Scott Quigg, this former WBA super bantamweight champion, fighting out of Bury, England.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a flyweight champion of the world, Showtime, Sonny Edwards. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Bury, England, here is the British and super bantamweight champion of the world, introducing Scott Quigg.
All the talking has been done. It's time
Dawaj,
to
weź
start
to
doing the
przyspiesz,
walking.
chłopie.
Take the phone off the home.
Nie śmiesz mnie,
This is
kurwa,
all I want
oglądać
to see.
futbol.
Right now, right in front of me.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Dawaj, dawaj. Szybki wpierdolni i tyle.
These
Do
two
drugiej
fighters
rundy.
promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That uppercut's blocked. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
They block the uppercut.
Kurwa, już mam rozcięcie.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. So I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance.
And there's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. jab doesn't find a home. There's a counter shot. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Scott Quigg just got belted. Big shot, and Quigg goes to the canvas. Oh my goodness.
Leżysz,
See that
kurwa, i
one more
ćwiczysz.
time.
I've got to see that again.
Dawaj, podnoś się, dokończę cię, kurwa, jeszcze.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense.
Co spierdalasz? Chodź tu, kurwa.
He takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
Czekaj, kurwa, kondom. No dobra.
Round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a
Cisnąć.
fighter.
Jest, kurwa.
Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to block him.
Perfect counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
No, chodź, tu będzie ci łatwiej, będzie mi łatwiej cię lać. Niż tu na prawą rękę.
Just missed with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses.
No, aż tu, kurwa, nie będę biegał za tobą. Nie.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Do you believe what we're seeing? A very competitive round with 10. Hold that thought.
Chodź tu, wieśniaku, ty kurwa, les.
What a win! A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here,
Nie,
that's
kurwa.
exactly what happened.
Mam cię tu.
From the gods, they
Jebudów,
say. A shot
kurwa.
from the gods.
Leżysz, cwaniaczku. Koniec. Po walce.
You heard that
3
right, ladies and
sekundy.
gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the
Słonie
biggest
Edwards.
surprises of the year.
A knockout
Tak,
victory. That's not a knockout victory.
wygraliśmy
That is somebody
walkę.
saying,
Został zdominowany, kurwa, nie. Kondycję tyle samo mieliśmy, zdrowienia miałem więcej. Knockdowny 2, a nie 0. Dysz, skazany na porażkę, niestety, tak to się kończy. Lecimy dalej. 35 kurwa za wygraną, a 120 kurwa za przegraną ode mnie. To jest oszukane. Gdzie jest studio YouTube, kurwa? Studio YouTube.
Freestyling the recording advance. Can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Huh. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, all along,
Twitch transmisja studio.
made of stone, with just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts.
Co?
Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of its secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. Talented all along. They were fortresses made of stone, with just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come on. Please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home.
Kurwa, szuka i znaleźć nie może.
Back to Tyrone, we made a pact, we're going back home. Yeah, pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown. I'm like my own masochist, slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with or sample my songs unless you're strong. Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 sets of burpees don't disturb me if the booth black. I'm going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put they tag on it. My condolences to the fast moments. Hope the solar system assists my slow emission and put some lag on it. Window to my soul peering inside. The crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics are die.
No się, zagasił się, padł.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. Champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only 2 options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you about to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, bye, 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using. I'm not jacking uppercut, now he up on my way. With my way, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog. I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top. Got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over. 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 UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed, baby.
know what they thought this was. But I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this staff boy so tall that it might